everyone, and welcome to a brand new video in my Let's Look At series. This one today is going to be about Chord Progressions. Chord Progressions is a very interesting fairy visual novel that I've been wanting to play for a while. It is created by Bowser. Oh my gosh. It's created by Bowser Puma, a really friendly and down-to-earth fairy visual novel creator. I actually went and met them back at Furthermore, which was in March or May of this year, 2025. They were really sweet. They ran a fairy visual novel panel, mainly just talking about like what goes into creating a fairy visual novel, and just generally like some fairy visual novels to look at as sort of like pinnacles of like fairy visual novel writing or fairy visual novel setting, theme, all those kind of things. But anyway, I'm really excited to get a chance to play this. It has been on my list to play for a while. I am also going to be playing this blind. I have not actually had a chance to play this at all by myself. It's always been on the back burner of my list, but I just haven't had a chance to like really sit down and play it. So now I have like an actual excuse to sit down and play it. So I'm really excited to get into the swing of things. Also, with all of that being said, I did want to also add that I was kind of interested in playing this because I have heard that one of the main characters or side characters is a transgender female. So that kind of like really resonates with me, and you know, obviously myself being a transgender female myself, it just kind of really like resonates a lot with me. I think there are a lot of fairy visual novels out there that do not contain transgender individuals, and it's always like a surprising and wholesome thing to see that kind of representation in these in the medium. But anyway, all that being said, we are going to get into the swing of things. I am going to start this video. Just a quick reminder, this game is meant for 18+ audiences. It has been stated, you know, besides me just stating it, it has also been stated by the creator numerous times that while the game might not, well, there's what's called the streamer mode that kind of downgrades a lot of the not safe for work content, but he still recommends that this game is for 18+. So just wanted to kind of give a little reminder before, like, if you're watching this video. So preferably you shouldn't watch this video if you're under 18, but I can't really stop you, unfortunately, you know. But yeah, I guess that's about all I have to say. Let's get right into the swing of things with the video. Hello reader, welcome to Chord Progressions. Before we get started, I would just like to address a few things. Promise I'll be brief. While streamer mode is on, pornographic scenes are skippable and censored. While this is not a safe for work version, the story is still intended for 18+ audiences. Please proceed with caution. If you need more information, please click here to read our developer's log. By clicking on certain keywords, you can uncover extra content. Yellow keywords provide more descriptive passages. Pink keywords are hyperlinks. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that there's like almost story critical details will never be mentioned in these extra passages, so feel free to pick and choose which keywords you want to click on. Chord Progressions offers partial voice acting. This means some voice lines will be voice acted, while most will not. Keep your eye out for this icon. It indicates a voice line is about to be spoken. By default, the voice acting volume has been turned all the way down for you while streamer mode is on. If you need to adjust, go to the options menu. If you'd like to review a content warning, click here. Ooh, okay, content warning list. In this build, suggestive and pornographic scenes, alcohol consumption, smoking, and drug use, mentions of eating disorders, mental illness, sexism, anti-LGBT+ bigotry, sexual abuse, death and grief, pregnancy and childbirth, and domestic abuse. In future builds, small amounts of blood, mentions of suicidality and self-harm, stalking, harassment, ableism. You will not see images depicting excess blood and or gore, images depicting sexual assault, and flashing lights. The list will be updated as future builds are released. If you have any questions, please see our FAQ. Alright, I kept you here for long enough. Hope you enjoy. Bliss. There's nothing quite like the bliss of being gently awakened by virtue of getting ample sleep, no alarm required. My new bed is cozy yet supportive. The thick blanket and soft sheets are keeping me nice and toasty warm. In this moment, I have no duty to the world. I can bask in absolute comfort. I'll savor this moment and enjoy it to the fullest while I... Oh, fuck. So much for that. With a smack, my paw swings down and collides aimlessly onto the snooze button. I guess I should probably give this character a different voice. Probably, I believe they're male, or they go by he, him pronouns, so definitely probably will change. My precious bliss is waning away. The alarm has sung its song and signaled the beginning of a new day. It's a special one, too. It's first day of work in my brand new job. Unfortunately, it's just another day of being a retail associate. I understand that feeling so well. Like, I completely understand. Sad. I thought this damn business associate degree was supposed to keep me out of jobs like this. Try as I might, there's nothing I can do to escape this line of work.
Yo, you alive in there? We gotta go. Chester's expecting us to be early.
Oh, there's the voice acting. We have actual voice acting, which is surprising. And there's my other alarm. Wish April came with a snooze button. I'm forever grateful for the fresh start she's provided Mora and me. Moving was hard, and April offering us a place to stay was a godsend. But I do wish she could just be a little more pleasant sometimes.
You hear me in there? I stuck my neck out for you, you know. I swear to God, if you make me late on your first day.
I'm up. I just need to use the bathroom and get dressed. I'll be ready in like 20 minutes.
15. You get 15 minutes, Fox.
I struggle to understand what Mora sees in her. They've been in a relationship for a few months now. It started long distance. Now they're proper living girlfriends. That's a big step for them. They're just like me, for real. Me and my partner Akka. We started long distance and now we are officially living girlfriends. So I relate to this. I relate to this a lot. Oh, I love my little cow fox. I just hope Mora isn't having second thoughts. Oh gosh, I skipped that. What if I hate my new job? What if I can't make any new friends? What if I can't get along with my new roommates? I glanced at the clock again. This is no time for mulling over life choices. Time to go. I removed the covers and reorientated myself to sit on the bed's edge. I stretch and let out a big yawn in the hopes that my grogginess will vacate my body using my breath as its vehicle. No such luck, though. Despite getting ample sleep, it's early. I'm going to need some serious caffeine. I rise to my feet to discover that I've been smitten with a rather severe case of morning wood. My libido loves to find bold and creative ways to let me know I've neglected to take time for self-care during the hustle and bustle of the move. And as much as I'd like to take care of this properly, there's no time. I'll just have to wait until after work. After strategically tucking away my shaft into my pajamas waistband, I trudge to the door, thread a few paces down the hall, and find my bathroom on the opposite side. Yes, my bathroom. All mine. I've never had the privilege of having my own bathroom before. I've always had to share with Mom and Dad growing up. However, the tables have turned. This is my domain, my kingdom. I can use the throne for as long as I want. No peasant shall ever seize my special shower products ever again. Enemas, sex toys, or embarrassing creams must no longer be elaborately hidden. This is my space, and I use it how I please. I make use of the toilet. That's done. Then to brush these pearly white spears of mine, I take some extra time to ensure I get every nook and cranny in this mall. Gotta make a good first impression. Finally, some mouthwash to top it all off, minty fresh. Deodorant time, sandalwood and black pepper seems like a great scent for a first day. Upon returning to my room, I gander at the clock, cutting it close. Gander, that's kind of like a pretty old-timey word. I wonder if Bowser Puma actually speaks like this. I quickly strip off my pajamas and toss them into the waste bin. Ooh, look at you, handsome. This is our main character. He looks kind of handsome. He's a little chunky too. He's a little cute belly. Now, if having my own bathroom weren't good enough, this is the cherry on top of my new living accommodations. My very own walk-in closet. I can't get over this. I also like the little, tasteful censorship. It looks really fantastic. He's really cute, though. I like our character. I don't know his name yet, because I don't know too much about this game, but I like his little... He's got a little tiny belly. Nice little, smoky, a silver fox, kind of. I like him. I think he looks good. I don't know if other people agree with me, but I think he looks fantastic. Oh, gosh. April told me there'd be no formal dress code for work. I have free reign. However, I think I still need to find an outfit that'll give me a good first impression. Nice, clean slacks, check. Snazzy button-down shirt, check. Undershirt, socks, belt, boots, check. Now comes the tricky question. The underwear. I could go with the usual comfortable briefs, but what if I wanted to sacrifice a little comfort for a confidence boost? Segregated from my pedestrian underwear, I have my risque collection. Jockstraps, designer briefs, and thongs galore. Sexy or casual? Ooh, I kinda wanna say casual for a job, but in this regard, this is a fantasy story for the most part. I'm gonna say go sexy. Show off your little thing. Ooh, a jockstrap, huh? We're going sexy today. This new black and white jockstrap I bought from Dramazon will do the trick. You know, even before I found out I was transgender, I was never big on jockstraps. In fact, I've never worn one. What I love most about jocks is that they're one small step away from full nudity. It creates a type of tension that absolutely enraptures me. Alright, can't let my mind wander too much. Do I keep these on? Absolutely. Yes, this'll do. Can't let the horny thoughts distract me too much. Need to get fully dressed. Almost time to go. Ooh, he's looking real snazzy. Ooh, he looks like he's so ready for a nice day of work. He gives me young dad vibes. I like it a lot. There we go, not too shabby. Look at this respectable young man. I'm really grateful for this full-length mirror. It really is the first line of defense against any fashion pox foe. Maybe now I can pay more attention to how I present myself. This could give me the little edge I need to try dating again. Lord knows I could use all the help I can get trying to find a man. I exit the closet and snatch my phone, wallet, and keys off my desk. Wait, well, more like phone, wallet, and key. The old car key is newly absent. Giving up the car was one of the many difficult sacrifices I had to make to afford this move. Hopefully it was worth it. I glanced back over to the clock. 7:40. We're leaving in 5 minutes. Gotta scram. After a few steps out of the short hallway, I find myself face to face with the alarm clock I can't snooze.
There you are. Come on, we're going.
Ooh, it's a hyena. Ooh, I like her little, her little radioactive green hair looks really good. I like it a lot. Nice outfit, nice design. Definitely has a tough vibe to her, though. Hold up, let me make a coffee first. No time, dude. Should have thought about that while you were dilly-dallying. No time? No time? I need this coffee. I'll be dysfunctional without it. Oh, come on, April.
No worries,
I can make it in 2
sunshine.
seconds.
I got you.
Eee! Oh, she's so precious. I love it. Morris swoops in and saves the day. She offers me a warm paper cup with a lid on top. She even put a little paw protecting sleeve on it for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you, Mo. Oh, it's my pleasure. She flashes me her signature bubbly grin. I can't help but to smile wide at her in response. Are you two done being heteros yet? We need to get going. April was pointing to her wrist, tapping a watch that wasn't there. Ouch, you wooed me with your cruel and nasty words. Moore made a melodramatic pearl-clutching type gesture. Oh. Well, I guess if we're doomed to be heterosexuals, maybe we could try dating again? Nuh-uh, not happening. You broke my little sophomore heart, remember? She stifles a laugh as she gazes at the floor. Her eyes look a bit lost, perhaps reminiscing about times we don't talk about much nowadays. Yeah, I know. She directs her gaze towards April, who's seemingly confused. He, had a little crush on pre-transition me. We tried dating, but it didn't pan out, obviously. It's moments like these that I realize it feels like a lifetime ago since Maura started her transition. Coming out as gay in our small hometown was already quite the nightmare for me, but her coming out as trans? The fact that she's still here, living, breathing, and talking to us is nothing short of a miracle. I'm so proud to call her my best friend. Moore looks at April expectantly, but April's expression was completely void of interest. Don't you have anything to say about this bombshell I just dropped on you? Moore let out a chuckle. Oh. No, you're my girl now. Why would I give a shit if you two bumped butts 10 years ago? Okay, listen, we did not bump any butts. Oh my god, I literally don't give a shit, dude. We have to go now. The hyena has a bad habit of interrupting me. God, I hate that. Yeah, fine. Ready when you are. April gives Mora a quick kiss on the lips. Cute. Love you. I'll call you on my break. Love you too, dear. Drive safe. Am I never under quest to make my best friend laugh and smile? I feel a strong urge to act out in a silly way before we depart. Bye, Mo. I also love you. I shout to her in a jovial tone. April buries her face in both her paws and paces to the front door. Mora just giggles. Love you too, Goof. Please don't drive my girlfriend crazy. No promises. I follow after April to the door. Time to go. I did it. I chugged the whole thing in less than 10 minutes. I'm caffeinated, motivated, and ready to go. The ride's mostly quiet while April focuses on driving. My mind's abuzz with a million thoughts. What if the job's too difficult? What if I can't get along with anybody? What if I end up not liking it? I'm finding myself especially nervous since I'll be in uncharted territory. While I've been in retail for years, I've never worked at a music store. Don't get me wrong, I love music. Despite being almost certain that I'm a horrid singer, I found myself enjoying the morning shower karaoke experience. Questionably awful vocals aside, I'm not a musician in any way. It's unclear why Chester chose me for his team. I imagine I'll be spending a good amount of time with him today, so maybe I can pick his brain about it. April slows the car down and enters the turn lane. Looks like we're here. We turn off the main road into a sizable parking lot with a large building situated at the back. It's a lot bigger than I expected for a music shop. We pull closer and I catch a glimpse of the vinyl graphic overlaid on a large front window. Chronicles, music, retail, cafe, and venue. When I first heard April describe this place, it all sounded a bit strange. The joint sells instruments, is a music venue for live concerts, and serves coffee? Conceivably, a music retailer and venue could work together harmoniously as a single business unit. But also, throw a cafe in the mix seems overkill to me. She pulls in a spot next to 3 other cars. One's an older luxury car, next to it is a newish economy crossover, next to that is a sporty sedan. Not quite a street racing car, but certainly not cheap. She parks and takes her keys out of the ignition. Looks like the whole gang's here today. Those are all Chester, Dave, and Pat's cars. Oh, okay. Is that our whole team? That's the squad. If you don't remember, Chester's the boss. Dave is Chester's husband. He runs the cafe. Pat works the same position we do, but he helps a lot in the cafe nowadays. Wait, Chester has a husband? I didn't know that. Yeah, dude. People are gay sometimes. You of all people should know that. She quips with a monotone and slight hint of snark. I've already had it up to here with her, and it's not even 8 a.m. Well, I get that, but I wasn't expecting him to be gay too, you know? Just yanking your chain, dude. Lighten up a little. I don't really enjoy this type of yanking, but whatever. But for real though, he and his husband are huge pillars of the local LGBT community. They help organize and fundraise for pride events and whatnot. He also tries to hire young queer people like us when he can. Interesting. Is that legal? At the very least, it's ethically questionable. We exit the car and I follow behind April. She leads me behind the building to a door situated next to a few dumpsters. This must be our employee entrance. Looks like this is our break room. Definitely one of the nicer ones I've ever seen. April makes a beeline to an electronic module located on the opposite wall. Looks just like a time clock device. She punches in a sequence of numbers and places her index digit on the scanner. The module screen glows a bright green.
2 minutes to spare? I like clocking in earlier than that. Keep that in mind.
Oh, she's one of those people. She's one of those people that likes clocking in like 5 minutes early, 5 to 10 minutes early, and clocks out super late. I used to be like that a long time ago, like when I first started joining the workforce, but I am definitely not like that anymore. Especially learning like these companies, because once you start doing things like this, the company or your job will always expect you to do this. So when you don't do it, then it's a problem all of a sudden. So, you know. But that being said, this break room looks fantastic. Like, I really like how this break room looks. It looks really, really nice. I mean, at my current job, we don't even have a break room, which is fantastic. I love not having a break room. I'm being completely sarcastic. I hate not having a break room. I want a break room to sit down and eat. We do not have that at my new job. It's, like, even if they were to give us a small break room, I'd be fine with it. But to have no break room just seems like, I don't know, it seems like it should be a crime. But whatever, you know, I don't know too many things, so I just kind of work my job and go about my business. Her tone is stern as she scolds me. Why can't you cut me a little slack here? Let's go find Chester. She walks towards the door that leads out of the break room into the next room, and I follow suit. Connecting the rooms was a two-way swinging door, equipped with plastic sanitary seals that scraped against the floor and ceiling as it opened. When I stepped through that door, I could have sworn I died and found myself in sweet, sweet confectionery heaven. All around me was the smell of sweet pastries baking in hot ovens, accompanied by the comforting scent of freshly brewed coffee. It was at this moment I was starkly reminded that I didn't have breakfast. This must be the prep kitchen. The area is kept very tidy and pristine. Every stainless steel surface shines brilliantly. My attention was drawn to the two individuals responsible for these wonderful aromas, dancing happily in my nostrils, a skunk and a collie. The skunk's rather tall. He's quite plump and very pleasantly so, charmingly handsome too. The collie next to him is quite the gem as well. Trim figures like his are also a treat. I'm a greedy omnivore when it comes to my taste in men's body, Not only do I enjoy a good variety, I want to sample them all. Oh, he's a little horny boy. What I'd give to have either one let me sample. Oh my gosh, he's so horny, the main character. Wait, stop! I haven't even talked to these guys yet, and I'm already having wild fantasies about them? What the hell is wrong with me? Also, it's kind of surprising to see a skunk in, like, a game. I'm not used to, like, furry, like, skunk anthropomorphic characters. But yeah, this main character is super horny. I'm like, oh, you're super horny. Like, calm yourself. It's your first day of work. Like, don't, oh my gosh. It's just funny. It's gonna be, yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't gotten off at all this past week. I'm in serious trouble unless I can get a grip.
Well, here's our new guy.
Ooh. Oh wow. Okay, I like his voice. He's got the little southern drawl. That little slow southern friendly drawl. Okay. That's a pretty easy voice for me to do. I've usually been pretty good at doing southern drawls. The skunk turned toward me and set down the bowl and rubber spatula he was holding. A wide and warm grin spread across his face. The collie only offers me and April a side glance as he continues his task of icing pastries.
Ooh, April. Found me another cute one, didn't you?
Oh my gosh, his voice! He's so... Oh my gosh, his voice! He's a flirt. He's definitely the flirty character. Oh, the collie's such a flirt. April implied her coworkers were going to be queer, but I wasn't expecting immediately shameless flirting. Someone as attractive as him is really calling me cute? Is this a joke? That'd be a great punchline, wouldn't it? Tease me and try to get my hopes up. They're the same shitty games bullies would play on queer kids in high school. No. Hey, be nice, Chester. Be nice. Chester made his stance clear on getting too flirty with our new friend here. The skunk's tone was firm but constructive, almost like a teacher trying to positively reinforce good behavior in a student. I know. I'm just messing. How's it going, man? Hi, I'm good. Excited to be here. We're excited to have you here, too. I'm Dave, and this goofball over here is Pat. Welcome to the family, buddy. He exclaimed this while making his smile even wider and warmer. Dave approaches me. I was prepared to shake his paw, but it looks like he wants more than that. His arms are spread wide open. Oh. Come here, buddy. I'm a hugger. I open my arms hesitantly, and Dave pulls me into one of the most intimate hugs I've ever shared with a stranger. He holds me tight with a vice-like grip as he buries my face in his soft, fluffy chest. He gently rocks me back and forth and gives my back some slow and gentle rubs. He's a very active hugger, isn't he? Admittedly, this feels nice, but it might be a little too nice. I need out of this hug quick before I start poking him. I make the executive decision to terminate the embrace with a gentle yet assertive pull. Cool. Thanks, Dave. I can only speak with a sheepish mutter. It's at this point I realize I'm starting to feel overwhelmed. Regardless of my pent-up predicament, Dave is being a lot. He seems to have gotten the message and lets out a chuckle. Sorry, bud, but I need to work on asking before I just go up and hug on fellas. I'll be more mindful next time. It's okay, just surprised me is all. I've never had coworkers act so friendly towards me on the first day. Well, this ain't no ordinary place of work. You'll find that Chester is gonna take real good care of you. Ain't that right? He glances over at Pat to coax out a response. He's still diligently attending to his icing. He's definitely the best boss I've ever had, that's for sure. His response seems quite natural and not forced. He's not trying to flatter because the boss's husband asked the question. Pat sets down his icing bag and turns towards me entirely, offering me his undivided attention. I think you're gonna have a good time here. Pat extends his right paw for a shake, and I oblige. His grip is gentle yet firm. So, I'm not much of a hugger myself. If I was, I'd be liable to nip your neck. Ooh. I can feel my heart flutter in response to his flirt. My head spins and swims as butterflies dance in my stomach. Oh my gosh, all these men are so horny. All the men are so horny. Why are they so horny? I kind of wouldn't mind. No, Fallenwolf, you can't say that. I'm in a committed relationship. I was gonna say, you know what I was going to say, and we're gonna pretend I didn't say it. I see his brows raise as he lets out the quietest chuckle. He smelled that, didn't he? Dogs always tend to have a more acute sense of smell than most. He can certainly detect hormones at paw-shake distance, my little adrenaline rush being no exception. I do my best to collect myself. Yeah, good to meet you too, Pat. We mutually broke our paw shake. I turned to find April glaring my way with a smirk on her face. She could have warned me about these two. Chester's over in his office. Let's go get your name badge. You good with opening the front of house while we get them all set up, Apes? Apes? First time I've heard that nickname for her. Moore's never used it. Oh yeah, I'm good. She speaks with a satisfied grin and a thumbs up. She walks through the kitchen doors. Dave and I are close behind after he signals for me to follow. I wasn't quite sure what to expect from the cafe, but this is legit. For those of you that are a little bit younger and don't know what legit means, legit is another word for real, or on the up and up, or many other sayings that I feel embarrassed saying because it makes me feel old, and I'd like to think I'm not that old, but now I kind of feel old. Ugh. I feel old now. Oh, I hate it. I hate when I'm like thinking to myself and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, like I'm 30. Well, I'm over 30 now. People don't believe me. Like even at work, I don't look my age. The space is clean, spacious, and has all the fixtures you could imagine. It's entirely self-contained, with one door that seems to exit outside, and another that exits into the front of house, as Dave called it. With each successive room I've toured so far, I've become more and more impressed. It helps put my mind at ease. He spoke as we continued to walk. Here's the cafe. We got coffee, pastries, and sandwiches, open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We'll see about getting you back here during lunch rush so you can see how everything flows. Sure, sounds good. With me in tow, Dave guides us through the cafe's main seating area and to the front doors. I'm just looking at I'm kind of examining the expanse of his belly. It's huge. The belly situated above the door chime, signaling a person has either entered or exited. Excuse me. Separate from the enclosed cafe space, we venture out to the music store, which is huge. The large store front is populated with a wide variety of instruments, music gear, and other music hardware. Electric sets of furniture are peppered throughout the space.
Impressive, ain't it?
Impressive, ain't it? Yeah, wow. I wasn't expecting it to be this big. Could you believe it all started with that cafe? So this whole building used to be a strip mall back in the day. He stops in his tracks and gestures around the building, pointing at the inside corners. There'd be about 4 businesses operating under one roof at any given time. Little restaurants, barbecue joints, pharmacies, barbers. His speech was trailing off a bit. He's taking a trip down memory lane, isn't he? When Chester and I got married, we decided to pursue my dream of opening up a cafe. We scraped up all the money we could and rented one of the units. We stripped it down, built it back up, and made it our own. It wasn't long before we were a big hit. We were making so much moolah that Chester decided to open a small guitar shop in one of the adjacent units. We wanted to pursue his passion next. As the years went by, we kept expanding until we purchased the whole building. Chester had to be real business savvy. The old owners of this mall were plenty happy to have us pay rent instead of letting us buy the whole thing outright. But after some persuasion and business finagling, here we are. Finagling? Does he mean finagling? Charming. His cadence and southern accent blends to create quite an enchanting voice. I could listen to this man ramble all day. That's amazing you two could pull all that off. It's all thanks to that Chazzy boo of mine. I just bake stuff. He playfully bats his eyes at me. You dang adorable skunk with your heart-warming ass success story. Even after all of that, I'm still left bewildered by the functionality of this business model. I guess I'll find out how this all works after we open. Dave directs me to the far side of the building. We pass through rows and rows of merchandise. I get a better look at the large stage. It must be 3 feet high and has plenty of space for a decent-sized band. It's adorned with a display of amplifiers, guitars, and drum kits, all neatly arranged. And here's the stage. We try to have concerts once or twice a month. When it's not used for performances, we usually display some product up here. He directs me atop the stage using a set of stairs. There are 2 large curtains spanning from the ceiling to the floor. Dave pulled one aside, revealing an entryway to the backstage area. He motions for me to go first. Looks like a miscellaneous storage space. Situated in the back corner was another enclosed room. Dave directs me to the room's wooden door, outfitted with an opaque glass window. On the window, a plain black graphic reads, Chester Halford. Dave opens the door and gestures for me to walk through. I took a couple of steps inside with Dave trailing behind me. Hey Chaz, I collected our new friend. Sitting in a large leather chair is a woven man, hunched over some papers on his desk. Unlike Pat, Chester seems to be an unselected breed of lupin. Or lupine, sorry. I messed that up. I said lupine. I should know this. Fallen, you should know this. He's unreasonably handsome, far surpassing the standards of ordinary men. I'm having a hard time believing this is who hired me. He turns his attention away from his papers to gaze up at me.
Ah, there he is. Good to finally see you in the flesh.
Hey,
Ooh.
Chester.
Hey.
Good to meet you too.
Jesus Christ, what the fucking fuck was that response? I liked his voice. I like his voice a lot. It's a really nice voice. Huh. Also, I completely understand that feeling. Good to meet me. We already met on the phone. Oh, I do this all the time. It's like, have a nice day, and I tell the person, you too, or they tell me to enjoy my food, and I'm like, yeah, you too. That does it. I'm officially the biggest moron. Reputation destroyed. Stupid. Chester lets out a hearty chuckle, interrupting my mini panic episode. Oh gosh. Just yanking your chain, bud. We like to have fun here. Must everyone yank my chain today? I definitely have to save that. I love it. I'm gonna save that. Oh, I'm gonna save that. I think that's a lovely thing. But yeah, yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier, like, I completely understand, because I've had a few times where, like, you know, like I said, I feel like a lot of us have had the issue of, like, you know, saying, like, have a nice day, and it's nighttime, or you tell somebody, like, they're like, hey, enjoy the food, and you'll be like, yeah, thanks, you too, and you're like, and it's like the worker, and then you just feel so stupid. You, like, kind of sit in your car and, like, contemplate things. You're like, oh man, like, I really fucked up, and you think they think you're stupid. Isn't that right, love? Not too much fun now, honey. This one's a little overwhelmed. Also, sorry about that voice. I guess I'm not hiding my discomfort very well. Why can't my little nervous breakdowns be kept within the confines of my dumb head? Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine. I know he's gonna fit right in. He looks in my eyes for a few seconds. The eye contact starts to feel overwhelming fast. I reflectively look away. Hey, it's okay. I know the first day can be nerve-wracking, but you're here to learn. All I ask is for you to do your best. It gives me some reassurance. Nobody expects anything from the new guy on his first day, right? He stands and directs his attention to Dave. Shall we? It's almost quarter after. Aren't you forgetting something? Ah, yes. Can you spell your name out for me? I need to give you a name tag. Edward. Edward. At least we finally have the main protagonist's name. Is that what you prefer? Is that what you prefer to be called? I mean, not really, but it's fine. Well, I'd rather put your preferred name on your badge. Makes things easier for everyone. His request surprises me. I've never been offered this kind of courtesy by past bosses. They'd always put my government name on my badges without asking. You can put E-D-D-Y, Eddy. Done. He uses a little printing device on his desk to create a clear sticker with my name printed in black. He smears the sticker onto a blank name badge and approaches me. He presents it to me, and I quickly affix it to my shirt, just over my right breast. This one's nice. It's a plain metallic badge with a magnetic backing. That said, it's not bulky or hefty at all. Very comfortable. Looks good. I am forgetting one more thing, though. The wolf reaches out his right paw for a shake. I oblige and take his paw into mine. Welcome to the team, buddy. Happy to finally have you. A toothy grin spreads across his face as he firmly grips my paw. At this distance, I have a much better look at his figure, and good God, he really is flawless. Those strong arms and perky chest are impeccable. After breaking contact, Dave motions for me to follow. We exit the office with Chester in tow. So, every morning, we have a team meeting to go over business before we open. Today's main topic will be on how we're going to get you trained. He's got a lot to learn about the products, yeah? He directs his next question to me. You don't play any instruments, right? Dave asks me this with a hint of disbelief in his voice, as if he's really holding out hope my lack of musicality was just a misunderstanding. No, I really don't. I mean, I enjoy listening to music a lot, but I just never learned how to play anything. It's not ideal, but I don't think that'll be an issue. You think so? I do. For starters, it seems like I won't have to teach him how to treat customers. The two turn to me. I spoke with your reference at Sky Dipsy, and she has a lot of great things to say about your people skills. Oh wow, well, I'm really flattered to hear that. Well, make sure you tell her that. We'll see if she's right. We reach the door to the cafe rather quickly. Guess our team meeting will be in here. Dave opens and holds the door. After you. Thank you, dear. The two gaze into each other's eyes for a quick moment as Chester walks by through the door. The tone they use with each other is very affectionate. It's quite endearing. Aww. I love couples at work. Well, usually. The cultural climate in my hometown made seeing flourishing gay love like this a rare sight. Aww. They're so cute together. I'm really happy. It's like very positive vibes. I look back to the front of house and see the empire these two have built. It's magnificent, isn't it? So why does it make me feel so terrible? Against my will, I feel an all too familiar sensation of dread and disappointment completely enrapture my entire being. It's a somatic sensation. It feels as if a black hole has just formed inside my heart, using its massive gravity to suck away any and all joy. This doesn't feel right. I don't think I should be here. This job is just too good for me. I don't know jack shit about music. Why on earth have these two decided to take me under their wing? They seem like the perfect pair of bosses to have, and here I am taking this opportunity away from someone else who probably deserves it more than me. Maybe I should just... You okay, Eddy? Shit, I must have been spacing out. Oh, yes, sorry. I quickly enter through the ajar door, averting my gaze from the skunk. Stepping into the cafe, I find Pat and April already sitting at a table nearby the entrance.
Good morning, Chronicles crew.
Morning. How are you today? Fine, aside from having to drag Eddy out of bed and almost making me late. Excuse me? That jerk. Almost late. Sounds like you're just on time to me. He gives me a quick wink. Thank God he's not going to be a stickler about timing. I can't believe April is still giving me shit, though. Wasn't neglecting to warn me about the horny dog and cuddly skunk enough punishment? Here we go, Deuterinos and Deuterinette. It's my turn to cycle, so I'll go ahead and lead things off. You have everything prepared for today? Well, yeah, it's a special day after all. He's speaking with an indignant tone. Something tells me he may need reminders every now and again. First order of business, the newbie. He gestures a paw towards me as if presenting me to the whole staff. So we're gonna need to figure out how to train him today. Chester, what do you think? Well, you're the meeting leader, Pat. What's your idea? Pat was suddenly grinning ear to ear. Oh geez, guess my fate is in his paws today. Let's see. He looks up at the ceiling with his tongue slightly hanging out. He's tapping the tip of his tongue with a pen and paw. He's thinking really hard about this, isn't he? I hope I don't see smoke coming out of his ears. He should probably stick around April this morning. She can show him how to open front of house, set up the point of service, maybe teach him about the merchandise. His speech trails off, clearly deeper in thought. Please don't set off the smoke alarms. Then he can stick with me and Dave during the lunch rush. I can teach him how the cafe's workflow goes. That's great so far. How about towards the end of lunch? And then it'll be time for a break. He directs his gaze towards me. Think you and I could take a break together? He uses a teasing tone as he waggles his eyebrows. He doesn't stop. This damn dog is trying to get me flustered again. Pat, you know the rules, especially after last time. Oh dear, there's a history, isn't there? This goes for you too, Eddy. Due to some recent incidents, we now have a no dating policy. Even if it's outside of work, it just makes things complicated. Ooh, really? I've heard of jobs being pretty wouldn't want that. Chester directs his gaze towards Pat. I'm not trying to single you out here, bud, but I need to look out for you guys and the business. I don't like enforcing rules like this, but it's just what I have to do. Ooh. Oh fuck, there really is some history here. Overall, I don't think the request is too unreasonable. Pat's cute, but I'm not dying to get into his pants. It's obvious why Chester and Dave would be the exception, but given the guy is literally married to his co-owner, you'd think he'd have a more liberal stance on workplace relationships, right? That's what I was gonna say. I don't know. Policy aside, it's best to stagger breaks anyways. Eddy will take his break first, then you, Pat. and me after Pat, so we can take over the front of house after he's done with lunch rush. Cool. Okay, good. So breaks are taken care of. Pat jots down these notes on his paper. Chester turns to me. After the cafe closes up, it should be around 4:30. You can go home then if you like. Or if you want to earn some overtime, you can help me close up. He said the O word? Oh, hell yes! I'm definitely down for some overtime, sure. April's now staring daggers at me. What did I do? Oh, that's right. She's his ride. Oh, that's right. She's his ride. So she's probably not happy. Oh, wait. April's my ride home. I got you covered. Don't worry. Phew. Okay. That predicament has been evaded. 100% going to need that OT cash. I can spare the time. Also, Chester takes the cake for the Best Boss Ever award, right? I mean, it is a tow bar, but he's offering OT and a ride home on the first day? That's really generous, thank you. No trouble at all. That's the least I can do for the extra help. Great, so Eddy will get some clothes and training today too. Looks like a pretty well-rounded day. Now on to the good stuff. I could see stars in his eyes. Show night lineup. We have 3 acts signed up so far. Yep, we have Libra Zebra, Sands of Saturn, and then it's time for carcinogen. I'm trying to say it. And then it's time for carcinogen, and I probably fucked it up. He belts out the last word. He raises up his left paw and makes the rock and roll devil horns gesture. Woohoo, woohoo. She makes the same devil horn gesture, less enthusiastically. Oh, come on, apes. You should be more pumped for our set. I would be if I wasn't pulling double duty for Carcinogen and Sands of Saturn. She buries her face in her arms with her head down at the table. Life of the drummer, eh? Everybody wants a piece of you. He lets out a chuckle. We need to try and find more acts. I'll see if I can find anyone else to book. I have a couple of ideas. Show night's gonna kick ass either way. You guys aren't gonna believe the song we're debuting. Daryl and I have been working super hard on it. Carcinogen is gonna melt faces this weekend. That's nice, son. But I definitely think Sands of Saturn is gonna give you kids a run for your money. He giggles while nudging Chester. The wolf seems unamused. You two better not starting getting competitive again. Well, it's not much of a competition when your band doesn't bore people to tears. You kidding me? No one wants to hear y'all hooping and hollering up on that stage. Meanwhile, we deliver a class act. Cliff and I have been working on some great pieces that'll captivate the audience. Pat begins to melodramatically fake snore. Oh, what's that? I couldn't hear you over the sound of the audience snoring. You captivated them to sleep. Are things escalating? Boy, have you even looked at sheet music ever in your life? It seems like they are. Dave? The wolf spoke in a soft but firm tone. Oh, please. We don't need sheet music if we're not making shit music. Oh, it's getting spicy. Oh, shit. Oh, it's getting real. It's getting real toxic. Guys, calm down. Who in the hell are you calling? April swiftly raises to her feet and slams her paws on the table. Holy fucking shit. If you two don't shut the fuck up right now and get back on track, I'm not drumming for either of you. She lowers her rear back down onto the seat. Silence. She certainly knows how to diffuse that kind of conflict. Pat clears his throat again and takes the stack of pages in his paws. Anywho, we'll be closing up shop early on Friday so we can prep for show night. Newbie, you could work this weekend if you want to help. I see no reason to decline extra hours. Not like I have any plans. Sure, sign me up. You and I are the only ones not performing, Eddy. We'll be setting everything up and making sure show night runs smoothly on Saturday. Then we're closed on Sunday. We'll use that time to put shop back together and prep for Monday morning. You all can come in anytime Sunday afternoon. We'll take everything down and put it back up. Pat jots down notes. Now I'm left thinking, do I have any days off? I'm on the schedule for every weekday plus this weekend. I'd rather not chime in and ask. It seems like Chester needs a help. It's my first day, and I need to make sure I let him know I'm a team player. Plus, the more OT I can incur, the better. Great. Show night is taken care of. Alright, let's wrap it up there. Anything else that's on the topics list can be put off until tomorrow. Good meeting, team. Aside from getting a little carried away, you did an excellent job leading, Pat. That signature proud grin once again adorns his face. He really loves the praise. It's kinda cute, I guess. April stands up and gestures to me. Let's go prep front of house. I rise to my feet and follow her lead. For the next 20 minutes, April gives me a crash course on the point of service software. Every item has a barcode. Each time something's scanned, it shows up on an itemized list on the screen. I can then follow the prompts to complete the transaction with cash or card. Easy peasy. Done this a billion times. It's 8:55, almost time to open up. The front door is still locked though. Hey, can you show me where the keys are? Sure, they're under the register. The ones with the blue tape unlock the front door. She pulls out the hefty set of keys and isolates one. She briskly walks around the counter and towards the door. I follow suit. It's a little tricky, but you get used to it. You have to rotate counterclockwise twice and then... Her sentence trails off. I'm left confused for a moment. I look up to see a customer already waiting on the other side of the window door. You know, this kind of reminds me of, like, obviously since I have so much retail experience, like, kind of just dealing with, like, customers that always want to come early. Oh god, what the hell does he want? April's already brisk pace now hastens to a borderline power walk. She expertly performs the complicated unlocking sequence and opens the door within a second. Daryl, we're not even open yet. Why are you here? April is speaking to a lion on the other side of the door. Ooh, he's kind of handsome. He's a tad taller than me, sporting a ginger coat, darker than what you see from most lions. His most distinguishing feature has to be his enormous mane. He's quite handsome too. I take notice of his gorgeous rusty red eyes.
It's here, right? Pat told me it's here.
He's kind of got like a surfer voice. He's got like this little surfer voice. He's about to go have a hell of a time over on the beach and maybe even Hawaii. His expression is a mix of incredible excitement and intense anxiety. What are you talking about? Weirdo? The new PLS, the S5 Partial Hollow Body Series. Pat told me it has a Satan finish, and it's a lefty. You have to let me play it, April. His tone was starting to sound desperate. Yeah, it's here. Why are you here so early, though? Don't you have work? She asked him with a slight accusatory tone in her voice. Yeah, but I'm on a second shift today. I'm free until 2 p.m. Alright, it's on the stage. Use the Varshal amp that's up there. His jaw drops and his eyes widen. I can see the stars in those eyes. Oh, he's so handsome! Oh, look at the anime eyes. Hell yes, thank you, apes! Thank you! Hold up. This is the third most expensive axe in the store, and I know for a fact you ain't buying it today. Be careful. Yes, ma'am! He's grinning ear to ear. April gestures to the lion, inviting him inside. He's walking towards me. Hi there, And he walks right past me, as if I'm not even there. He's making a brisk beeline for the stage. Did he just blow me off? Rude. Yeah, that's Daryl. Is he always so one-track minded? Oh yeah, it's bad. Don't be upset by it though. I'm sure he'll chat your ear off later once he gets this out of his system. So, is this the same Daryl Pat mentioned earlier? Yep. Out of nowhere, an earth-trembling noise blasts through the store, a very high-pitched feedback type sound that could shatter eardrums. What the hell is this? Ah!
Ugh.
Daryl! April barked out at the lion. Sorry, the volume was left up high when I plugged it in. He shouts to us from across the showroom. That's why you check the volume before you plug in. She shouts back. Sorry! Holy fuck, what am I gonna do with him? At a much more reasonable volume, I can hear Daryl tuning the guitar and playing some warm-up chords. He begins jamming away with a wide and goofy grin on his face. It's kinda adorable. For the next hour, as Daryl jammed away at his new obsession, April spent more time teaching me about the different instruments the store had to offer. Not much else was happening in the music store during this time. It was 9 a.m. on a Monday after all. Oh, I understand that feeling so well. Some folks were trickling into the cafe for their breakfast. I would take the occasional glance at the patrons. A wide range of folks were coming and going throughout the morning. It's not looking busy, but things certainly look steady for the cafe. It's approaching 10 a.m. We haven't had any other customers browse for any instruments or equipment yet. That Othello Ram fellow walks in. It's about my height and has an average build. Looks to be in his 40s. I dare say his build might be a bit more muscular than average. His arms are looking pretty good in that polo shirt he's wearing. I wonder how they feel. Focus! It's time to work, Eddy, not gawk at Min. Work!
Hello, sir. Welcome to Chronicles. My name is April. How can we help you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was a spot-on retail worker voice she just put on there. She even managed to sound peppy and cheerful. Total opposite of the way she treated Daryl. I never would have guessed she had it in her. I kind of understand that, because my voice is like completely different when I'm working. Like, here's how I answer the phone. I can't say the company's name, but I'll be like, ciao, thank you for calling insert restaurant I work at here. This is Melissa speaking. How may I help you? And like, I'm really soft and like, kind of like I speak now. Hi, I saw your shop online. Thought I'd come in and browse for a gift for my son. His birthday's soon and I wanted to see. Apes! Daryl is shouting to us from across the room. April is completely ignoring Daryl's salmon. What kind of guitars you had available for beginners? He's really into rock music and wants to learn. Oh no. Daryl seems like a funny character already. You've got Pat, who's like the horn dog, literally. April seems like... She seems like, I don't know, like she's very hard exterior, soft interior kind of thing. Apes! He shouts a little louder. I am so sorry, sir. Excuse me for just one moment. April turns towards Daryl's direction. What? Her tone completely flipped. That customer service voice was nowhere to be heard. Can you come help me? Eddy, go help that needy baby. Are you sure? I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to. Just go see what he wants. I need to help our customer here. Without giving me a moment to respond, she turns back towards the ram and puts back on that customer service smile as if it never left her face. I am so sorry about that, sir. I'd love to help you browse some of our beginner selections. As much as I want to be a part of this interaction, for the learning experience, I guess I'll see what Daryl's problem is. I approach the lion who's made himself comfortable on the stage. He found himself a nice stool to park his rear and is sitting across from a very large amplifier, guitar and Paul. He notices me and gives me a greeting before I have a chance to say anything to him.
Oh, hey there, dude. I've never seen you work here before. You've got to be new, right?
Hi, yeah, it's my first day. I'm Eddy, by the way.
Eddy, cool. Hopefully I'll remember that. I'm Daryl.
Good to meet you.
You too? You too? You from around here?
No, actually I just moved to Douglas last week from a little town up north. Douglas, I gotta love that.
Nice. Why come to Douglas though?
Well, it's all because of that one back there. I gestured to April, who at this point had a guitar in her paws, displaying it to the gentleman on his birthday gift mission. She's dating my best friend. We moved here together so we can stay in April's apartment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, April's been talking about you guys non-stop. Especially your friend. What's her name?
Mora?
Yes, Mora. April talks about her all the time.
Oh, did she really?
Oh yeah, last week April wouldn't shut up about how excited she was. Make sure those two stay together. I've never seen her this happy.
That's really sweet. How did you get to know April?
Met her here a couple of years ago, actually. We jammed together a few times. One thing led to another, and now we're bandmates.
Oh, okay. Your band's Carcinogen, right?
Yep.
Huh?
Wait.
A galaxy of stars forms in his eye as he locks his astonished gaze onto me.
You've heard of us?
Oh, I love the little anime eyes. Yeah. I heard of the band this morning while Pat was going over the lineup for the show night. His expression took an immediate 180. I bet he was excited to meet a fan. Poor guy.
Oh yeah, right. That makes sense.
He pauses for a moment.
So anyway, I wanted to call April over here to see if I could take the pedal from another amp and plug it into the Varshell.
He points to some sort of electronic module on the floor. I've never seen this kind of device before. It looks like something you activate by stepping on it, like an accelerator in a car. Yes, it's all coming together. I can deduce that the device is in fact a pedal. I have no idea how to answer his question. Sorry, I don't know. I'll ask April when she has a second.
Cool.
Uh-oh, the silence is getting awkward. Think of a topic, think! Say, what does that pedal do?
It's a fuzz. I want to chain it to the overdrive.
Oh, cool. What in the ever-loving fuck does that mean? So, what do pedals do, in general?
Oh, you work at a music store and you're asking me this?
Oh, I hate the face he's given. It's such a cringe face. Fuck. Well, that backfired. Now he thinks I'm a moron. Well, I'm, still learning.
Right on. Everyone's got to start somewhere, I guess. Come up here and I'll show you how it works. It's super easy.
He gives me a wide and genuine smile, because he doesn't think I'm too pathetic. I walked up the stage stairs and met him where he's sitting. With his foot, he taps the pedal on the floor. It appears to be wired to the amplifier he's using. The pedal's little LED light turned off in response.
So now that the pedal's off, the electrical signal from the guitar is going straight to the amp without any distortion, giving us a clean tone.
He strums a few chords. It didn't sound anywhere near as punchy or grindy as the noise that came out the amp moments ago.
To turn it on, you just step on it.
He steps on the pedal again. The LED light is now glowing.
The pedal is now alerting the electrical signal, giving us a new tone. And now, it sounds like this.
He strums more chords interlaced with single notes that he bends aggressively.
The tone is now more gritty, punchy, and very much rock and roll. This little thing is neat. That's really cool. I always thought you need a completely different amplifier to make different tones. Nope, just a pedal. Or a bunch of pedals. You can have as many as you want. Neat. You're also really good at playing, by the way. It's been nice hearing you jam today. Ooh, I found a typo. I'm gonna send it to the creator and tell him how bad he is. No, I'm just playing. I'm sure if Bowser Puma's watching this, I promise you I'm kidding. I'm messing around. I'm not being serious, I promise. He darts his eyes for a moment, sporting a wide yet nervous grin. Oh, thanks. I'm not the best, though. I practice a lot, but there's so many people out there who can play circles around me. That might be true, but that doesn't take away from your talent. Yeah, I guess. Fuck, another awkward silence. Say something, Eddy. Say something. So, Alright, I'm here now. What did you want, Lion Boy? Oh, thank God for April. She shows up with guitar case and paw. What did I want? Oh, shit. I forgot! Well, in that case, I'll... Wait, you wanted to use that other pedal, right, Daryl? Oh, yes, I wanted to change the fuzz to the overdrive. Can I? Knock yourself out. Sweet, thanks, Apes. Daryl returns the guitar to its display as he goes about his new task of rearranging his pedal setup. Eddy, come with me. I want you to see how I ring up this customer. Oh, coming. I joined April back on the ground level to walk back to the counter. She gingerly places the instrument atop a guitar-shaped fabric carrying case situated on the counter. She scans a barcode sticker located on the headstock? That's what it's called, right? The part with the tuny things. I have a lot to learn. Now, if you'd like, I can include a tuning peg winder, a set of strings, and an electric tuner as part of a bundle. Your son is going to need all of these things eventually. She's trying to upsell here. Let's see if it pays off. That sounds good to me. Whatever you think he's going to need. Of course. Give me one moment. She steps away from her position to go retrieve the items. I'm alone with the customer. My retail senses are kicking in. I shouldn't let this customer just stand there awkwardly. I need to engage. This looks like a great guitar. I'm sure your son is going to love it. I hope so. It looks good and is beginner friendly. That's all I need to know. I noticed this was an electric guitar though. He needs an amplifier. Do you already have an amp? Sure do. It was my brother's. It's old, but in good shape. Been sitting in our basement for years. So, looks like we can't sell him an amp, but what about pedals? Like the one Daryl's using? What about pedals? I don't think so. Not very sure what those are. It adds distortion to the guitar's sound. The gentleman on the stage is using a pedal right now. We both pause for a moment to listen to Daryl's playing. Oh yeah, that sounds pretty good. If I get the same pedal that Lion is using, will my son's guitar sound like that? That's probably a question April can better answer. As if right on cue, she returned to the counter with the items in paw. April can better answer what? If we get this gentleman the pedal Daryl is using, will his son's guitar sound like that? April put the sweetest customer service smile on her face. It'll sound quite similar. Your son will be using a different guitar and amp, but the distortion will have a similar effect. Yeah, I think he'll really like that. Can you get me one of those too? Absolutely. April quickly ducks and retrieves a small box from the glass display case. It has an image of a familiar pedal printed on the packaging. It's labeled as Overdrive. Alright, your total is going to be $324.94 today. The customer with no hesitation gives her a credit card. She processes the transaction, then packs away the items into the guitar case for the customer.
Here you go. Have a great day, sir, and wish your son a happy birthday for us.
I sure will. Thank you two for your help today. I'll be coming back if he needs any more gear.
The customer flashes us one last toothy grin before turning away from the counter. He waves as he exits the building. I'm gonna tell Chester to give you credit for selling that pedal. Oh, you don't have to do that. Nah, dude, you really upsailed him there. Good job. Aww. The next hour was spent helping the occasional customer with small purchases. Before I knew it, 11 a.m. had struck. Pat appeared on cue and invited me to follow him to the cafe. Lunch rush must be starting. The collie directs me behind the cafe's counter.
Alright, gonna make this real simple for you, so I don't overload your brain.
Overload my brain? Weren't you the one struggling to organize my training itinerary? Have you ever bussed before? I mean, me personally, I have bussed. Have I ever what now? Aw, Eddy, poor little innocent child. Bust, like bussing tables? He makes a circular wiping gesture with his paw. Oh, like clean them and stuff. Yeah, after the customers leave, you gotta clean up after them. Some are nice and use bus tubs on top of the trash cans to put their dirty dishes. Some don't. Overall, you just need to make sure the tables look nice and the bus tubs on the trash cans are empty. This wasn't what I was expecting to do today. I'm feeling a little blindsided by this new task. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I can do that. We'll get you behind the counter at some point, but I just think it's best to stick you with something simple for now. Or right now. He gives me a cheeky smile. While I'm not a fan of my new task, I'll do what I must to get a paycheck. I'm gonna definitely save that, because I completely understand that. We're gonna definitely save that. Pat gives me an apron and shows me the closet where all the cleaning supplies are kept. He gave me the crash course on bussing tables. In no time, we were ready to go. The pace was beginning to pick up, and we were officially busy. Chester arrived to lend a helping paw, too. I found myself pacing around the dining room and kitchen during the rush. Peak hour was right at noon. Everything was going at a busy but steady pace. All in all, this isn't the worst. Manual labor at least allows me to shut off my brain for a short time. I'm mostly ignored by all the customers, and that helps keep me on track. At about 1 p.m., things started to die down. I take a moment to catch my breath in the kitchen. I can see the 3 men on the other side of the window, still catching up on work. Chester and I make eye contact. He puts down what he's doing and glides over the door. He enters the kitchen and approaches me.
Hey, bud. You did great out there.
Thanks. I wasn't really expecting to be doing any of this today. Yeah, sorry about that. Usually someone behind the counter handles bussing. We just want to get you some exposure to how the cafe runs during lunch. I won't ask you to do this every day. Well, that's a relief. I didn't hate bussing, but I think my talents are best used elsewhere. Things are slowing down now, though. Pat can take care of bussing. Why don't you go on ahead and take your break? What about all these dirty dishes, though? Oh, don't worry. I'll take care of it. Are you sure? I can stick around longer if you need. As if on cue, my stomach makes a wretched growling noise that was clearly audible to Chester. Oh, I'm definitely sure. Need to make sure you're fed and energized for overtime tonight. He lets out a hearty chuckle and offers me a wide grin. Just try to be back in 45 minutes or so. There's a burrito joint across the street that you can try. A burrito sounds really good, actually. Do I need to clock out or anything? No need for today. Just let April know you're heading out. Also, apologies if you hear noise in the background. It is actually storming right now, so the recording. Sure thing, thanks. Chester gives me a nod and exits. I follow suit. Heading back into the front of house, I'm able to find April quickly. Hey, Chester wanted me to tell you I'm about to head out on my lunch break. I'm gonna try that burrito place across the street. Great, go ask Daryl to go with you. Well, I was just thinking I was gonna go alone. Nuh-uh, you're new around here and need to make some friends. Daryl's an okay gut dude. He kinda needs some new friends too.
Oh, are you looking out for me, April? That's so sweet of you. I taunted her in the most annoying and teasing tone I could muster. Oh my fucking god, I'm just trying to get you a social life, so you're not hanging out at the apartment all the time. Uh-huh, sure it is. I give her a smirk. I can see right through her. She can be a decent person sometimes. We seek out Daryl on the shop floor and find him still playing that same guitar. Hey Daryl, you hungry? Daryl snapped out of his trance when he was addressed. Yeah, sure. Where are we going? Can you take Eddy to Polos Gorditos? I think I said that right. I know pollos means chicken, right? Or poultry in Spanish. Oh, hell yeah! I love pollos! Daryl then looked perplexed. Just Eddy? Just Eddy, though? Aren't you coming? He's the only one on break. I'm here until he gets back. Oh, okay then. The lion looked a tad uncertain. April's really putting him on the spot. Dude, don't be awkward. Eddy needs new friends since he's new in town, and last time I checked, you could use some new friends too. Oh wow, April, why you putting all this business out there like that? That's not right. That's messed up. Just putting all this man's business out here. He seems like a nice guy. The lion went on quite a facial journey in response to that statement. At first he looked indignant, ready to try to fire back with a quip, but then he looked a tad dejected. I guess he realized April had some sort of point. He directs his gaze towards me and offers a half-hearted smile. Okay, sure. We could go get some pollos. He shuts off the amp, unplugs the guitar, and passes it to April. See you guys in a bit. She departs to put the guitar back into its proper place. Let's get going. It's just across the street. We could walk there. Sounds good. We crossed the street and successfully turked to Pollo Gorditos without incident. Oh my god, look at the fucking poster! Oh my gosh, that is so precious. Oh my gosh, why is there just a giant fat chicken on the poster? That's what? Who made this art? Who did it? Who made the fucking art? You're wild. You guys are wild. The development team for this game, like, wild. Fucking wild. Oh my god. I love it. I love it a lot. It's really funny. We made it there without conversation either. I really couldn't think of anything to say to the lion. Now we're here though. I can at least get the ball rolling by asking about the place.
So, what's good here?
They have all the Southwest type food you expect. I'd say go for a burrito or a bowl. They prepare the chicken in a variety of ways, so you can pick out what you like. The worker behind the counter took our orders when it was our turn in line. The lion and I ordered our meals and found a nice booth to park ourselves. I've never been to a restaurant like this before. I'm excited to see if it lives up to Daryl's hype. I unwrapped my burrito and he removed the lid from his burrito bowl. He also ordered a side of tortilla chips, using them as a vehicle to carry small bites of his burrito ingredients to his maw. We took our first few bites in silence. It doesn't take long before things start to feel awkward on my end. I get quite anxious in moments like these. My mind just freezes up and all I can do is remain silent, becoming progressively more terrified to break the ice with each passing second. So, where did you and April's girlfriend live before coming here? He asked me between bites. He reached in his chip bag for his next one. A little town called Fairview. Oh! Where's that? It's a couple hours north. It's a bit of a hick town. Okay. I'm not really familiar with that area. Were you up in the mountains? Oh yeah. The house I grew up in was built on the side of a hill. Made things really boring. Couldn't go anywhere without a car. Yeah, I bet. I guess he's a city boy and can't relate to my struggles. Maybe I should get confirmation on that assumption. So, what about you? Have you been in Douglas your whole life? Born and raised. My brother and I grew up here. It used to be a sleepy town when we were kids. But 20-something years later, this place is pretty lively nowadays. Really? I haven't really had much of a chance to explore yet. Oh yeah, the downtown area has been hopping for the past few years. Lots of local businesses, lots of art and music, plenty to do. That's nice. It'd definitely be a change of pace for me. I'd love to see it. Hell yeah. We could totally take you and April's girlfriend downtown one night. We could hit some bars or something. Wow, never done anything like that before. But it does sound exciting. Laura would definitely agree. That could be fun. He beamed a smile at me. Okay, this conversation seems to be going well so far. My stress levels have died down. It's becoming easier to conjure new topics of discussion. So, you mentioned your brother? Do you have any other siblings? Nah, just Finn. Unless you want to count my soon-to-be sister-in-law, Haley. The widest smile I've seen from him yet envelops his face. But there's also my baby niece, Rhea. She's 6 months old. Oh, that's a pretty name. Isn't it? I'll tell you what, there's something really special about that little girl. Here, let me show you. He reaches into his pocket to pull out his phone. He presents his phone's lock screen to me. There she is. Isn't she so precious? He continues to impress me with just how much wider his smile gets. His eyes were absolutely beaming with pride. He even shows a jubilated Daryl with baby Rhea in his lap. He's a precious little lion cub with the sweetest smile. You two are so adorable. Thanks. I can't decide what's cuter, baby Rhea or Uncle Daryl's obsession with her. Can't blame the guy. If I had a precious being like Rhea in my life, I'd probably be obsessed too. I'd be the best gay uncle. Too bad I don't have any siblings. But anyways, enough about me. Didn't mean to dominate the conversation. He withdraws his phone and places it face up on the table. How's your first day going? Pretty well, actually. Chester's a great boss. The work's been tough, but not unreasonable. That's cool to hear. Yeah, you actually helped me out earlier, by the way. Huh? Well, a customer came in to buy a guitar. After you taught me what pedals are and how they work, I was able to upsell him one. No way! That's awesome! Glad I was helpful, I guess. Yeah, you definitely were. Thanks for that. Yeah, no problem. At this point, I realized Daryl had blazed through his meal. He spoke a lot during our conversation. How the hell did he eat all that and still manage to talk so much? How'd you like your burrito, by the way? Good, isn't it? Truth be told, it wasn't anything to write home about. Still delicious nonetheless. This is nice. Everything tastes fresh and there's a lot of flavor. I think this is going to be a nice lunchtime staple for me. Oh, for sure. I'm actually super jealous of you right now. He takes his last few bites, leaving only a few grains of rice behind. Man, that absolutely hits the spot. Tip for next time, though. Think about getting a burrito bowl instead of a regular burrito. Chips are free and you can use your bowl like a dip. It's like extra value. Value, you say? Now you're speaking my language, Lion Man. I sure do like value. I'll keep that in mind. Daryl disposed of the empty cardboard bowl and plastic lid into the cut chip bag. He picks up his phone and takes a quick glance at the screen. Alright, think it's time for me to get going. My shift's soon and I don't want to be late again. Sorry to leave you hanging. Damn, I was hoping to spend a little more time with this guy. I was really enjoying our conversation. Not to mention, this lion is quite easy on the eyes. He's got quite the handsome face. These beefy arms are to die for. Not sure if you ever go for a guy like me though, or if he even goes for guys in general. My gaydar isn't picking up any signals. My gaydar. It's okay. I'll wrap up and head back to the shop. It's probably almost time for me to get back to work anyway. True. Well, I'll see you around, I guess. I come by the shop often, so you'll see me again at some point. For sure. Take care. Daryl scooched himself out of the booth and stood up with his trash. You too. He discards his waste and walks out the front door. Out of the window, I see him cross the street and return to his car at a brisk pace. He's nice, handsome too, and it's so sweet how he fawns over his baby niece. Looks like I'm alone now. Why am I sitting here entertaining the idea that I could date a guy like him? What do I have to offer him, or anyone for that matter? I'm a 25-year-old burnout, stuck working retail for the rest of his life. Not to mention, I'm just a weirdo who oogles his coworkers and strangers like they're pieces of meat. Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with me? Who on earth wants a fat, creepy, good-for-nothing? Oh no, stop. I don't have time to get trapped in another thought spiral. I still have a whole workday ahead of me. There's no time to wallow in self-pity right now. I walked back to the shop with little incident, aside from keeping the nasty thoughts at bay. And you know what? I think we are going to stop right here. Alright everyone, and that is going to be the end of this video. I am really happy with what I played so far. I think this is a very well done fairy visual novel, especially the fact that there is a lot of like actual production value in it, as well as just generally like there's any voice acting at all. Because I'm trying to think of like generally like the last fairy visual novel I played that had like voice acting in it. I know that Pirate's Fate has partial voice acting as well, and besides that, I don't know. I really can't think of off the top of my head like a fairy visual novel that has actual voice acting in it. But yeah, this was really fun to play. I think the development team of this is doing a fantastic job. Also give a huge shout out to Bowser Puma. I really enjoyed playing through this. I definitely will be taking another look at it once I get my list of other games that I'm working on a little smaller. I definitely will probably be coming back to this. But yeah, just wanted to spread some love, just wanted to share the word of this fairy visual novel, because I feel like I've heard about it for a while, especially because I knew that this visual novel has one of the characters is transgender. So that already it piqued my interest, but it generally is a really well done slice of life visual novel, and I definitely will be looking forward to coming back to it. But with that being said, I just want to say next week I will be releasing another Super Lesbian Animal RPG video, and that's about it. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Mwah! This has been Fallenwolf, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.